welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are trying e.l.f.'s new Putty blushes. They recently launched 8 different shades. They are running for the affordable price of $6, and I got my hands on 3 and we're going to be trying them out together. I got my hands on a Caribbean, Turks and Caicos girl, and then we also got my hands on Bora Bora. So we're going to be trying them out today and just seeing, how do they look on, how do they feel on, are they easy to blend. If you didn't know, these are supposed to be infused with vitamin E and argan oil. It's supposed to be really lightweight but still buildable, so it can be really pigmented. It's supposed to go on as a cream finish, but then it dries as a semi-matte finish. So I really love that, just because sometimes cream blushes can be a little tacky on the skin, and a girl like me, you already know I like a full coverage, a nice beat, everything to be set in place and not sticky and moving around, especially because I have combination oily skin. So that is a really big deal breaker to me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And girl, let's jump on in and try out these cream blushes. So quickly, starting off on the first cream putty blush, we're going to go ahead and swatch. It is Bora Bora, and it is the really pretty hot pink blush. And to be honest, you guys, I thought these putty blushes were going to be a lot bigger in the size than what they are. Finding to kind of be a little small, just because I don't know if I can stick my beauty blender or my sponge in this container, but it's okay. I'm sure we'll make it work for us. But so far, here is Bora Bora. So she's like a really pretty hot pink blush color, and I'm going to go ahead and swatch her on the back of my hand so you guys can see how, pigmented she is and the undertones to her. So she's a really pretty hot pink blush, cream blush, and here is the first swatch, and that is Bora Bora. So I personally really like it. I think it's gliding on really nicely. It doesn't feel sticky, you guys, but it doesn't feel greasy, but it does feel like really creamy and soft without feeling oily. I don't know how to describe it, but it's very different so far from what I've experienced, and it doesn't feel tacky, so I really like that. Moving on to the second cream, putty cream blush, we're gonna go ahead and try on. This one is called Turks and Caicos, and it's a really pretty peach color, and I really like it. I honestly gravitate towards these type of colored blushes more than pinks. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this one on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna do a few swatches just so it could be pigmented enough that you guys can really catch the color on camera. But just keep in mind, these are supposed to be really lightweight with a natural finish, but still buildable to the pigmentation of your liking. So just keep that in mind. So the second swatch down, that's Turks and Caicos. So it's a really pretty peachy cream blush, which I really like. Moving on to Caribbean. This one is definitely pigmented. Just by looking at it, I already know. I'm gonna have to be really careful, but I was really curious in trying this Caribbean. This is the darker shade. This reminds me more of like a dark berry, kind of almost like a wine type of blush color. I personally like it, especially for fall. It just sets the tone for the holidays, and I really liked it. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this one on the back of my hand. And oh yeah, you guys, just with one swatch, it is really pigmented. Let me show you really quickly. So that is Caribbean, the last and final swatch in the back of my hand. So as you can see, they're all really pigmented, really pretty blushes, really wearable shades. So you guys, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and apply these putty blushes on the top of my cheekbones. I'm going to be using a beauty blender. That's just my personal preference. I just feel like it's easier for me to blend, cream blushes and really make sure I can blend all the edges and apply the pigmentation to my liking. So on one side of my face, I'm going to go in and apply Bora Bora. Then on the other side, I'm going to apply, Turks and Caicos. And then I'll give you guys a side-by-side comparison of both so you guys can see, how they look on, in case, you're debating if you want to get them, which one you want to get. And then I'm going to clean one side of my face and then apply Caribbean, and then I'll do another side-by-side comparison so you can just see how she be looking. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's jump on in and try out these putty blushes. all 3 Putty blushes. I know I kept calling them creams, girl. I am so sorry. I meant Putty. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about these Putty blushes. So personally, I felt like $6 is really affordable. First of all, e.l.f. always kills it with affordability of their products. They're definitely really pigmented. I really like the size. I thought they were actually going to be a little bit bigger just because, I don't know, I just thought they would be. But, you know, it's a good, decent size that if you're traveling or if you're going to put this in your makeup kit, if you're a makeup artist, this would be perfect because it's not going to take a whole bunch of space. And, you know, you can see what colors you're grabbing, you know, when you're going to be doing someone's makeup. So I really love that. As for the semi-matte finish that it says it has, or at least let's talk about actually the light pigmentation of it. So it definitely has a really natural light pigmentation to it, but it's definitely buildable. You know, you can build it to the pigmentation of your liking. So I really like that because you have control. At least for Caribbean, you guys, the one I currently have on, this one is just very pigmented. So I definitely feel like if you know, are a skin tone like me or a little bit lighter, you're gonna have a learning curve of like how much product you're applying on so you don't overdo it. But I really love this shade. I think it's really pretty. I feel like it's perfect for fall. As for the semi-matte finish that is described on their website, to be really honest, girl, I waited and waited for it to dry to see the semi-matte finish, and I didn't see anything. So what I eventually ended up doing is I went in with my Ciate London Extraordinary Translucent Powder and set the areas where I've applied the blush, and it did a really great job. Just because it had not an oily, it's not greasy either, but it has like a shine to it when you apply it on that I just didn't feel like it looked flattering, especially because all the areas on my face, you know, is so matte. That I went in with the translucent powder and it did the job. It set everything out. So that would be my biggest tip to you guys in case, you know, you want to do that. As for scent, because sometimes I get that question asked from you guys, so there is no scent to them, so you don't have to worry about it, and I personally really like that because sometimes I just don't feel like, you know, every product we have needs to have a scent to it. So there is no scent. Keep in mind this is vegan, cruelty free, which is really nice touch, and I really love the affordability. I feel like this is perfect for someone who is on the go, who is more of a natural, you know, gal, but you know, I do love the opportunity to be able to use something like this as well, especially, you know, because I'm more of a glam girl and I still want to be able to use these products and use them as well and find a way that works best for me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below, ask away, and I'll do my best to answer your questions for you. Everything will be linked down below in case you guys are interested. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. And as always, I will see you guys all in my next video. I love you guys so, so much. Bye!